Something much worse than the Great Depression of 1929 is coming, and most people don't even see it yet. In 1929, the US economy collapsed. 1 out of every 4 workers lost their jobs. Almost 9,000 banks failed. Factories shut down. Farmers burned crops because they couldn't afford fuel. It became the darkest financial period in modern history. But here is the scary part. The same mistakes that led to 1929 are happening again today, but on a much bigger scale. Back then, the crash came after years of greed, risky speculation, easy credit and rising inequality. Today, the patterns look almost identical, just multiplied. Right now, American household debt has crossed $18 trillion, which is more than the entire continent of Latin America and the European Union combined. Credit card debt alone is above $1.2 trillion. Buy now, pay later usage is at record highs. People are literally borrowing just to survive the week. This is not growth, this is survival on borrowed money. And it's not just households. Corporations have also taken massive debt, not to build new factories, but just to buy back their own stock and make their share prices look high. Public debt has crossed $34 trillion, and America now spends close to $1 trillion a year just paying interest on this debt. In the 1920s, stock markets jumped by nearly 500%. Today, markets have been hitting record highs repeatedly for the last 5 years. Crypto bubbles, meme stocks, speculations, zero discipline. This is the same pattern, same arrogance, and same blindness the world had before 1929. But here is the biggest difference between then and now. Back in 1929, the US entered the crash while it was still the world's strongest industrial power. It had factories, it had productivity, it had capacity to recover. Today, America is entering the crisis already weak. Wages have not grown in real value since the late 1970s. The average American has the same buying power as they did more than 40 years ago. Meanwhile, the cost of basic life has jumped hard. Education costs, healthcare, homes, everything has exploded. Student loans are now around $1.8 trillion, which is larger than the GDP of more than 180 countries on Earth. Small regional banks are already collapsing quietly. Silicon Valley Bank was just the warning sign. Commercial real estate is about to blow up with nearly $1 trillion in loans coming due. Corporations cannot refinance at higher interest rates, and government is stuck. If the Fed cuts rates, inflation goes out of control again. If they don't cut rates, unemployment goes much higher. There is no good option left. This is why what's coming might be worse than 1929, because the world is far more connected today. One collapse in the United States spreads instantly to every market on Earth. There is no time cushion, no distance cushion, no geographical cushion. History doesn't repeat exactly, but it rhymes, and this time the rhyme sounds louder than ever before.